right, good morning. Yes, I'm outside. It's beautiful out. Absolutely gorgeous. Today is Pilates Stretch. And today I'm gonna maybe you can use a band today if you like for because we're gonna do our clams today. So do just have a band by your side if you want to use it. All right, let's just start with just swinging our arms. Just swing them back and forth and all around. Tap your back. Nice big breath in through your nose and out. Gradually getting bigger. Control that breath, keeping your rib cage up. All right, okay. And then let's just start swinging your arm all the way up and around. And backwards. And the other way. Of course, whenever I start videoing, the dogs have to be right in the picture. All right, big shoulder rolls all the way up and around now. And let's have those hands out nice and wide. Relax those shoulders down. Rib cage is up and belly is in. And let's come across for 4. Squeeze in the back. 3, 2, and 1. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reaching up to the sky. Start swaying side to side. Gradually getting bigger. And then pushing the rib cage out. Keep that belly pulled in. And let's do 6 full body squats coming all the way down. Hi, you little guy. Oh, you got blood all over you. You're losing a tooth? And up. Squeeze those glutes. Come on, let's wake them up too. 2 more. 1 and 2. And come down those side walls, reaching for those walls. All right, 3 air squats, up and around. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1, and the other side. I missed my workout on Wednesday. And the other way, we went golfing. Had a great golf game. That was a lot of fun. Awesome. All right, going up on our toes. All right, let's do the little Barbie walk. On your toes. Spin around. Spin around the other way. Don't get dizzy. And down. All right, let's just roll that ankle around. Your right ankle. And the other way. And on the outside of that ankle. And on the inside. Hey, Callie. Or the little puppy is tormenting Callie these days. Up on your toes. Push your arch forward. Roll across those toes. Foot goes down, and let's do our plantar fasciitis stretch. So pull that carpet towards your heel, scrunch it up so your arch comes up. And if you can, while you're up there, wiggle those toes, keeping that arch up there. Awesome. All right. And then we're going to, Kelly, then we're going to lift your big toe up. Keep your toes on the mat and lift your big toe up and down. Big toe up, leave the other toes down and down. Now the other way. Big toe down, little toes up. Big toe down, little toes up. Come on, think of those little toes. It's all in your brain. And down and give it a little shake. All right, let's do the other foot now. Rolling, rolling, rolling. And the other way. Someone told me, my son told me the other day, on the outside of that foot, that the tomatoes are taking forever to turn red. I know mine are. I have 3 off and that's about it. On the inside of that foot, up on your toes, pushing the arch forward, roll across those toes. All right, and grab that shag carpet with your toes and pull it in. All right, and then big toe up, little toes down. Come down, big toe up, little toes down. Now the opposite, big toe down, little toes up. And give it a little shakeroo. All right, jump it out. Awesome. Okay, we're going to do some balance here. So shoulders are back and down. Rib cage is up, core is engaged. Tilt that pelvis a little tiny bit, and your hands can come by your side or out, whatever. Bring that, you're tilting your pelvis a bit, bring that leg up, and let's roll the ankle and wrists and the other way. Point and flex, point, flex. Ground that big toe for balance and wave. Awesome. Let's do the other side. Set up again. Okay, knee comes up, rolling. Roll the other way. Point, flex, point, flex, point, wave. Shake it up. All right, let's shake it all up. Jump it up. Let's drain those lymph nodes. Just let everything ping. All right, let's just get that heart rate up a little bit. So starting off with your right foot, step 1, 2, right, left, kick, right, left, extend. Just got to make sure I don't fall off that step. Here we go, kick it. Yeah, my tomatoes had a little bit of a black spot at the bottom of the tomato. So I had to pick, I must have picked off about 30 little baby tomatoes because it had that. And I had to get rid of the, whatever it was, a pest or something. All right, and let's do the other side. So I'm lacking in tomatoes this year. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. And I had a million tomatoes. I thought I didn't know what I was going to do with them all. I just plant Romas because we like to make tomato sauce. I'll get a couple batches. It's crazy, eh? You spend all that time in watering and everything, and then something will happen, a disease of some sort. I have lots of cucumbers though. Last one, pick it and extend. All right, let's go sideways. So side lunge crunch. Okay, so I'm going to stay here for a second. Just let gravity work. Breathe in and out. Nice stretch. All right, and we're going to come up with a side lunge crunch. So let's do it again. Knee to elbow for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's do the other side, holding the first lunge. Booty is way back on the outside of that foot. All right, and 8 on this side. 1, whoopsie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And up and down, we're going to go squat, squat, extend. All right, so feet about hip width apart, standing tall, shoulders are back and down. Squat, squat, extend. Squat, squat, extend the other side. Keeping that core engaged, and your belly is, your rib cage is up, your chest is open, you're looking straight at me. Come on, keep that core engaged. 2 more. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Awesome. All right, let's get the show on the road then. Just going to turn a little bit sideways here. And finish off my delicious coffee. All right, so let's stand at the end of the mat and reach for the sky. And again, we're just swaying a little bit side to side, reaching as high as you can. Reach, reach, really stretch up there. Okay, keep that belly pulled into your back, and let's come all the way down to ragdoll. Reaching for those side walls. All right, let's just stay here for a second. Let's pulse out those heels. Pulling that belly up to the sky. And when you're ready, bring those heels down. Let those arms hang. Nice big deep breath in and out. We're stretching the back of our legs, your glutes, your lower back. All right, soft bend in the knees. Have those arms like spaghetti, and we're going to roll up center. Spine all the way up. So pulse it till you find that lowest vertebrae. Roll her up, belly in. Chin to chest and roll. Let's go up to the sky. Oh, and all the way back down. All right, left arm longer than your right. Weight is distributed evenly over both feet. We're going to open up the right side of your spine. All right, so we're going to go up the vertebrae all along the right side. Pulse it. Have your weight distributed evenly. And roll your shoulders back, up to the sky and back down again. And this time, your right arm longer than your left. Pulse it. Hi, Schnookums. You're full of beans today. All right, rolling all the way up. And roll those shoulders back, up to the sky, reaching and all the way back down. And let's walk those hands out to downward dog. Pulse those feet out. All right, when you're ready, heels come down. Let's push away from your hands. Chest is being pushed to your knees. Your belly's being pulled up to the sky. Let's sway those hips side to side. Tessa. Stop. Sway side to side. Feel the nice stretch. Nice big deep breath in and out. Awesome. Okay, push away from those hands again. And we're going to bring this right foot up high behind you. Oh. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right arm. Reaching that knee to that back wall or to your neighbor's house if you're outside. All right, straighten that leg out. We're going to bring it into our chest for 4. 1, 2, 3. Keep that belly pulled into your back. And 4. And let's bring it all the way through to your right thumb. Low lunge. Staying here for a second. Just let gravity work. And let's bring this right arm all the way up to the sky. Take a look at it. Bring it back down. We're going to switch legs. Bring it out. Now, if you're having problems swinging that leg up and through, go more so in a downward dog position so that your hips aren't straight down. All right, so I'm in more like plank, but I can bring it back. But if you're having problems, go more so in a downward dog and you have more room to bring that leg through. Right, so bring that right arm all the way up. Awesome. Okay, bring it down into plank. Staying in plank. Push those shoulders back into their sockets. Hands underneath shoulders. And let's hold it for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. If you want, knee drops. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it back to downward dog. Push away from those hands. Sway side to side. Nice big deep breath in and out. And let's take this left leg up high behind you. Still pushing away from those hands. Your chest is still being pushed to the knee. 3 kicks. And bend that knee. Straighten that leg out and bring it into your chest for 4. 2, 3, 4, and then all the way through to your left thumb. Low lunge. And let's bring this right arm all the way up to the sky. Switch legs. Switch back again. And we're going into high plank again. This time we're going to plank twist to the right. Bring that right arm all the way up. Keep the belly to your back. Other side. And we're going down to chaturanga. Dropping my knees, coming down to the mat. Push your chest up. Relax those hips into the mat. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Back down to the mat. We're going to do that again. Push your chest up. And come all the way back down to the mat. Push back up to child's pose. Sway it side to side. Let's move those hands over to the right. Left cheek off the left heel and breathe. And walk those hands all the way over to the other side. Same thing. Back to center. To tabletop. From back to tabletop, we're going to go hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. All right, we're going right into bird dog from here. So right arm, left leg. Take a look behind you. Make sure that right hip is over top of that right knee and that left hand is underneath that left shoulder. Extend those, lengthen those limbs that are up and breathe. All right, we're going to do 4 crunches. Bring the elbow and knee into your belly and back out for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hand comes down. Bring that left leg over to 9 o'clock. We're going to do rainbow taps. Bring that leg all the way over the mat to the other side. Take a look at your feet, the foot, and bring it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring it all the way back down. We're going to go directly right up to the other side. Left arm, right leg, lengthen and breathe. Six crunches. 4, 2, come on, bring that belly to your back. 3, and 4, lengthen, hand comes down, right leg to 3 o'clock, and 6 rainbow taps. 1, 2, up and over the mat. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and bring it back. And let's just go down to child's pose again. Nice big deep breath in and out. Drag those hands down the mat towards your knees, up your quads, and roll those shoulders. Okay, let's get into snowbirds from here. So on one knee, extend your right. Rib cage is up, core is engaged. Reach those hands out nice and wide. Nice big deep breath out. Keep that core engaged just like that. Let's go down for a touch down and up a centimeter and come to your nose and back for 6, 5. Lengthen that torso. 3, 2, and 1. And wing dips. Touch down. Let's go down your right leg. We're staying here for a second. Look up at those fingers way up there. All right. 6 wing dips. 1. Keeping that rib cage up off your hip bones the whole time. 2. And belly in. 3, 4, 5 and 6. Hand comes down, bring the leg up, toe pointing down. So the leg should start getting a little heavy now. And let's bring this leg up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe tap, heel tap, close the hip, open the hip. Really let that hip roll closed and roll open. Awesome. Lengthen and crunch. 1, 2. Really bring that belly in. 3, 4. Hey, Tessa. 5, 6. Tessa, come. All right. And let's start on the other side again. So make sure this leg is coming directly from the hip and the outer foot is flat on the floor. Extend those arms and let those shoulders just relax into their sockets. Rib cage is up. Breath comes out. Touch down. Lengthen. Come up a centimeter and let's bring this left arm to your nose and back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And wing dips. Come up. We're going to stay here. Reach for the sky and down the leg. All right, and let's go. 6 wing dips. 1, 2. Keep the core engaged. 3. Hi, Kevin. 4, 5, and 6. Kelly. And bring that arm back down. Left leg up. Toe pointing down. Up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And toe tap, heel tap. Close that hip. Open it. Really exaggerate that roll. Close and open. 1 more. Extend and crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and lengthen. And let's come all the way back. We're going to go into plank from here, right? So go up into plank. We're going into pigeon, all right? So I always get into pigeon from plank. So I'm going to bring my right knee into my chest and the foot across the mat. Let that knee come down. Sitting tall. Just breathe. Okay, and bring your forearms down to the mat if you can. And if you can, go all the way down to forehead down. And we're just going to stay here for 3 nice big long breaths, okay? About 20 seconds. Exaggerate that breath, bringing it in through your nose, all the way to your belly, and then back out nice and slowly. Awesome stuff. All right, go back up onto your forearms and then back into plank and bring the other knee in and across the mat. And if you want to, if you can't go down onto your forearms, just stay up here and breathe. And then gradually you can go down. If you have a yoga block, you can be on a yoga block. And if you can, go all the way down. Again, with every breath out, you're sinking further into that pose. Awesome stuff. And then let's just sit right up onto your mat. What a gorgeous day. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Sorry, just had a little kink in my neck there. All right. So let's just start wiggling these legs just a tiny little bit as we open them up nice and wide. All right, get up there on those sit bones. Toes are pointing up. Well, if your toes are pointing up, a little dog might nibble them. All right, so shoulders are back and down. Your rib cage is up, core is engaged. Be nice and tall. Something's pulling your head up to the roof. All right. Breathe. Let's bring those hands out in front. Push them back towards your back. And we're going to take this right hand and swipe it all the way across. Your palm goes up. Your other hand starts pointing towards your right foot. Try to keep those arms long and sitting up tall. I was leaning over already. Sitting up tall, and then start bringing your chest down to that right leg. And then breathe out. Breathe in and out again. Try to have those arms long. One more time. Breathe out. And come all the way back up. And let's go all the way to the other side. Same thing. Nice and slowly, breath work. As you're sinking further on top of that leg, reach those arms from wall to wall. Come back up. And this time, let's just go a little faster. Nice, big, deep breath out. Back up, and let's go to the other side. Same thing. And back up. All right, sitting up nice and tall. That is my toe, Tessa. No. All right, let's walk out in front. Keep walking. You're looking straight down. Breathe again. Then just collapse on wherever you're most comfortable. Breathe. Don't overdo it. Just stay where it's comfortable. You're going to feel a little pressure. That's good. And let's push all the way back up. All right, let's bend this right knee, bringing it into the inside of that left. All right, I'll turn this way. Let's open up this leg. All right, just let it kind of flop. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Put a little pressure on that leg. I'm feeling lots of cricks and cracks, but there we go. And let's do 3 crazies on this side. So coming all the way around. Look behind. Look at those fingers and the leaves rustling. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome stuff. Bring that leg back out, and let's bring the other leg into the inner leg. And again, sitting tall. Nice big deep breath in and out. Have your lengthened toe flat on the floor. Hello. You be a good girl. You be a good girl. Yeah. Yeah. That's a sweet girl. That's the girl I like when she's sweet. Not nibbly. Not trying to eat my toes. Awesome stuff. All right. Little pressure. I always tend to have my other arm at the back a little bit so it helps me sit up tall. All right, 3 crazies from here. 1, 2, and 3, and coming all the way back down. And let's extend both legs straight down, straight in front of you on the mat. We're going to go do a nice forward fold. So reach for the sky. You're going to come out. Oh, wow. It's not supposed to hurt, but when your puppy dog is chewing on your toes, it hurts. All right, so let's walk across the sky, down the neighbor's fence or our fence, reaching, breathe. Let's breathe one more time, in and out. And then collapse down on those legs. Let's massage the bottom of your feet or your calves, wherever your hands are. They all need to be looked after. Pull those toes. Get behind those knees. Pinch those heels. Awesome stuff. And then let's just roll up nice and slowly, coming up your legs. And roll those shoulders back. And from here, we're going to get right into clams. So if you want to use a band, great. Put it above your knee. And if you don't need to. So let's slide down onto your mats on your side and right to the edge of the mat. And okay, and let's bring the waistline up, feet up, and clam it out for 15. 1. And if you're using a band, hold it on the extension. 3, 4, 5. Remember where you're feeling it. I want you to feel it in your glute, not your hip flexor. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, straighten this top leg and let's bring it right out in front of you, in front of your hip. And 8 circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's go the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back, both legs together, and let's raise both legs up and down. This is the muffin top cruncher. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And walk the dog. All right, keeping that belly to your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, losing my band. 5, and 6. And then let's go up onto your side. Your elbow and your knee, lengthen. Really lengthen, and let's crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and lengthen. And let's come right up to the other side. All right, so line it up to the side of your mat. Okay. And let's bring your feet up and your waistline up. Look, I think Callie's going to do it too. All right, let's clam it out. 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, holding at the top, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Lengthen that leg out, bring it out to the front, 8 circles, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The other way. 4, 5, feel all 3 glutes working. 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back, muffin top crunchers. 1, keep that belly to your back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And walk the dog. 1, 2, belly to your back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, and up on your elbow for crunches. So let's lengthen. Belly to your back and crunch. 1, 2, come on, bring that belly in. 3, lengthen. 4, 5, and 6, and lengthen. Awesome stuff. Great, let's sit right down onto our, lie down onto our mats. Of course, I'm going to do a pelvic roll up. So I still have my band on. You don't need a band if you don't want to. We're going to do some glute bridges too. So I'm going to measure up my fingertips to my heels. Let's push the belly to the mat, right? You're going to pick up the blueberry with your cheeks, and you're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up into high bridge, all the way up. Keep that blueberry squished up there, and we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, keeping that blueberry. Release their pelvis, and release that blueberry. Okay, we're going to pick that blueberry up again. Rolling all the way up. Up a little higher. And let's roll all the way back down and release that blueberry. All right, let's do 8 glute bridges. Okay, so we're going to go all the way up, squeezing those glutes and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stay up there. Open those legs and close them. 1, open, close, squeezing the outside of your legs together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's put it together. Down, up, open, close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring it all the way back down. Let's hug our knees. You can take that band off now if you have one on. Hug your knees. Roll side to side. Okay, let's bring those legs down. And let's take this right leg, cross it over your left knee. Open up that knee. Bring that knee into in towards your belly button. Right, and then have that right hand. No, sorry, your left hand. Push the knee into your left palm and open up that knee. 1, Callie, come on. 2, and 3. Push the knee into palm. Callie, come here. Callie. Callie, go. Geez, sorry. All right, there we are. All right, and then let's grab behind the left knee. Pull the left knee into your left shoulder. Line everything up. Pull and push out with that right elbow. And release. Let's bring those legs down to the mat. Give them a nice little wiggle. And let's do the same thing to the other side. So left leg over top of right knee. Open up that knee. Bring the knee into towards your belly button. And your knee pushes into your right palm. Keep that resistance and open it up. 1, 2, knee to palm. And 3.
So the one good player, it's his drive.
And then let's grab behind that right knee, pull it towards your right shoulder, pull and push, making sure that your heel is in line with your knee and your knee is in line with your shoulder. Pull and push. And release. And let's let those legs go down to the mat. Extend those arms overhead. Nice big deep breath in and out. Okay, let's just relax. Our hands are overhead. Your legs are extended. Let's just totally relax onto the mat. Let everything sink into the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out.
First ball. Goes plays the second.
And again.
How about that? So I'm on the back of the green.
All right. Let's lengthen both arms and legs from wall to wall. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. All right, we're going to keep our bodies lengthened and our belly to our mat. And let's just do a snow angel with those arms all the way to your side, trying to keep the whole arm onto the mat or onto the floor. And let's bring him back out. I don't know what I've done, but I can do this now. My whole arm is flat on the floor, whereas before it never was. Awesome. All right, back all the way behind your head. Clasp your thumbs together. Bring your legs up. Oopsie, up above your hips. Okay, you got to move. Sitting right in front. All right, we're going to do 6 scissors. Right. So we're going to go up both arms to the right leg and back down, keeping that belly pulled to the mat. 1, 2, fold in half, reach for that foot. 3, 4, 5, 6. Right arm to T, left arm, right leg. 1, lengthen those limbs. 2, try to meet up above your hip. 3,
Yeah, no, like, put your name, I was like,
4,
I had no fucking clue, like,
5,
I didn't even see him pick up the sign to bring it over to his ball, but the
6.
there anyway.
Both hands together to your left leg.
I already saw where it first.
1, keep the belly to the mat.
Goes,
2,
like directly in front of
3,
like people don't have off
4,
my name, and I'm like, yeah, no, I had no idea. He's like, oh yeah,
5,
you wouldn't have done it.
and 6.
Group knew that
Left arm to T, right arm, left leg. 1,
but he put your name
2, 3,
for one of like one of
4,
the hit on the hole.
5, and 6.
Chris called me over.
And bring both legs up above your legs. And let's just climb the rope, all right? So your legs are, both legs are above your hips. And let's reach up with your hands and grab that rope and bring it down. 1, 2, reach up. 3, 4,
Second shot and put your team on it.
5,
Yeah, like I had
and 6.
like
And leave those legs up. No, let's bring those feet down to the mat. And we're going to do some snow angels, clap behind our legs. All right, so your legs, bring your feet down to the mat. You're going to do a snow angel across the floor again. Bring your feet up, clap behind your knees, and lift your butt up, okay? So you're doing a little bum lift. 2,
like kind of baby shit, but like not really. Like
3,
stuff like that. But you think somebody
4, 5, and 6,
I'm like, no,
and lengthen. And let's roll right over onto our bellies. For a couple of Supermans. Right, looking straight down at the mat. Lengthen those limbs. And let's come up for 1, 2, 3, and down. Making sure your belly's pulled to your back. Up, 1, 2, 3, and down. Up,
he goes,
1,
so I get
2, 3, and down.
just got
1 more.
my
Up, reach from wall to wall.
Chris approached me about hole 4. Someone
And down.
for taking 2 shots and putting your name.
And let's bring our hands to our shoulders.
The second ball,
Push up into child's pose.
Told me you didn't know, and you didn't do that. LOL. I put the stake into a ball. So you literally lied to Chris. Well, Chris already knows that.
Let's walk our hands over to the right, left cheek off the left heel. Big breath in and out.
I'm not gonna get involved. Like, I'm not trying to get involved in anymore. I just don't want to tell you what I need to do with it.
Then over to the other side.
Come on now. So then he goes, yeah, like, who the fuck cares? We didn't hold it, and the fact someone went to that length.
Back to center.
That,
Let's drag those hands down the mat as you're rolling up. Try to roll up from the small of your back. Rolling up vertebrae to vertebrae. And roll those shoulders back.
Chris, yes, I hit the second ball.
And forwards.
So on top of that.
All right.
Exactly.
Okay. And let's just sit down, back down onto our mats. Again, we're going to do 3 rock and rolls. 1,
The group in front that got close to the pin.
2, and 3. Up to your feet. You're into ragdoll. Let's just stay here for a second. Fold those arms.
I put the big, and it was beat by the next group. He said, and he goes, oh maybe, but still, what the fuck? I said like they were walking up the next hole, but even
Let's
still,
take that right arm all the way up to the sky.
yeah, exactly. Like whoever
Bring it back down. Left arm all the way up.
that's all I can think.
A grudge
Yeah.
for breaking a rule. Like who has a grudge for
And then he goes, I know. And then he goes, fuck it.
Soften in the knees. Oh, sorry. No, we gotta hug our legs. Give your legs a nice big hug. Thank you, legs.
Ask me something to bring it up to Chris, not you. He's like, right?
For
There's
being
not
making
many
me
people that
be so active,
these
being able to walk, run.
not many people who at least I don't think
All right, now we can relax.
now I just won't trust it.
Stop bending the knees, wiggle those arms, let them shake-a-roo,
That
and let's roll up that center spine, vertebrae by vertebrae.
unless because Drew was on her hole, but I never would.
And roll those shoulders back.
right.
Awesome stuff. All right, let's jump it out. Come on, shake it out. Be silly. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it.
So
Shake it, shake
yeah, I
it, shake
don't
it.
know. Even if one of them
Ha ha. All right.
stand
High fives.
to
Have a great weekend. Beautiful day today, so enjoy.